So I'm gonna do a really weird 5-week bump date. I guess this will be like 4 and 5. Walking at the moment. It's nice outside. I got tired of sitting in the office, so decided to escape for a minute. 4 weeks is when I found out I was pregnant. So really didn't have too many symptoms and stuff like that. But then as went into 5 weeks, we got some really weird, I don't want to say cravings, more like, I don't know, just didn't know what I wanted to eat. So like, one minute I might eat, one minute I didn't. I really didn't have too much of an appetite going into this 5th week. And it wasn't because I was sick or nauseated. It's just I really didn't have an appetite. It was really weird. I mean, I still made sure I got something in my system, but I didn't really, feel like I can go without dinner. But then it was like, breakfast was like, oh Lord, I gotta eat breakfast. So I tried not to skip anything. I tried to eat as much as I could. I did have some nauseating spells off and on. Like, I didn't vomit, but it was like I would be nauseated for a second or a few minutes. Like, with the nauseation, being nauseated, I had it a little, but not a lot. I mean, it really didn't prevent me from eating. I just really, sometimes I ate something small with it, sometimes I didn't. It just didn't, I didn't have like a big appetite anyway. So that was a little different for this 5th week going in. Also had like some spotting in the later end of the week. I talked to the doctor about that and a nurse, and they were saying that because I had to switch to cordone, sometimes it can irritate the cervix and sometimes you have spotting. As long as it wasn't bright red or pink, I was good. They also did a sono, so I'll show you guys a picture of my little bean, because that's all it is right now, is a little bean. And I'll show you guys a picture of it here. Just a little bean right now. We go back in a week to get checked again as far as the sono goes. Make sure there's a heartbeat, and it, as you can see, confirmed it's only 1, so my numbers were really good for the one that I do have. So with my doctor, because I'm already my doctor is affiliated with the fertility clinic that I'm dealing with, like they're all under the same kind of umbrella thingy. As long as everything sounds good with the heartbeat, I might get checked one more time. I think at 8 weeks, she said. It just depends. And then she'll release me to the regular OB. With my pregnancies, though, I have to get a cerclage. I think I mentioned that before in one of my other videos. So once I get released to my OB, they'll probably be doing my blood work mock-up and then scheduling for pre-op and when they're going to do cerclage. Once I get the cerclage, I kind of go a little more frequently than others. So I usually will have to go to the doctor every, I think in the first couple months, most people go like every month. I might go there until maybe like 5 or 6 months, and then once 6 months hit, sometimes my doctor will schedule me to go every 2 weeks to the doctors, just because I have such a history with preterm delivery and miscarriage and having my last baby at 26 weeks, so they'll probably wind up watching me a little more carefully with this one. I never actually went into detail about my whole full history and how I wound up getting here with infertility, but if any of you guys are interested in that, you can definitely leave a comment below, and I'll do a video explaining my full mock-up and my deliveries and miscarriages. Well, I only had 1 miscarriage, not more than 1. But I will do a video of it if you like. So far so good. Going into the 6th week, I pretty much still feel the same. I don't know if my bump is slightly bigger because I've had kids already, or if it's a lot of the bloating from the meds, but it's a little big. I'll put a couple pictures of my little bump at the end of the video. It's cool though. But so far so good. Dad is happy that it's only one. He liked and freaked out anyway once the numbers start rising up pretty high. But he's good. He's excited. We're really, really hoping and praying for a girl this time, since we already have a house full of boys and there's only one girl, and she's already like, I don't like being the only girl. But if it is a boy, we'll love it just the same. We also talked about whether or not we would be using the other 4 eggs that we have, or embryos that we have at the clinic. So you were saying, if it was a boy, would we decide to try to have another baby? That would be a lot. But if 3 and 4 years down the line, I gotta talk to the doctor and see how long they can actually harvest the embryos or keep the embryos, and how much it would actually cost for us to hold them if that's what we choose. I know we definitely want to make a decision about it soon as we find out like what we're having. So I also have to find out if my insurance paid for it for up to a year. So if my insurance paid to hold the embryos for up to a year, we actually have some time to figure out what we're going to do. But I think what happens is, if it is a girl this time, then we'll be good, and we'll only have 2 girls, but we'll have 2 girls that'll grow up together, and we'll have a house full of boys still, but we'll have more than one girl. So right now, not too much to report. I'm gonna do, I guess at least for the first trimester, I'm gonna do bi-weekly updates as far as my bump date goes. So there'll be, the next time I do one, it'll be a 6 and 7, and then I'll do a 8 and 9, and then a 10 and 11, and then probably 12, and then going into the second trimester with 13, and then I'll see how, depending on what things change and how many things I'm going through, then I'll change it then. But I don't know if I'm gonna do weekly updates right now, because it's not much that change on a daily basis right now with the pregnancy. So like I said, it'll probably do this, and then I might do weekly after like 14. So 14, I might do weekly updates, and then I'll also do, of course, a video about getting my cerclage and being in the hospital and all those things is about that as well. I guess I'll explain it a little more then, unless you're interested in it now. So I'll just play that by ear. I do have to grab my daughter though from my sister's, because she still wants to do her videos, and we got to start getting them. Don't really know what else to report. Oh, another symptom I forgot to say. I am breaking out all on the face. So disgusting. I haven't had pimples in a long time, so there's like little bumps, my face breaking out. But that's the only other real symptom I had, surprisingly enough. I think they'll all hit me at once, which will suck, but what can I do? We're pregnant. So I'm gonna I'm gonna end it and let you guys go. But thank you guys for watching. Of course, if you're interested in following along some more, please subscribe. You're all welcome. There are a couple links below that I attach. I don't know if anyone actually reads my links below, but there are some. I probably wind up attaching like my Instagram soon, because I do post to Instagram a little more frequently. I go on Facebook, but a lot of times I just go to watch other people's stuff. I haven't really told my family and things like that yet, just because I don't really know what they're going to say. So once I actually let that out and tell my family, that's when I'll probably attach my Facebook link down below and things like that. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be putting the bump pictures here.